Do you know where the houses of Bikini Bottom's residents come from? It turns out they're all made from trash that humans have dropped into the ocean. Today, SpongeBob decides to go to the surface of the ocean, and all the residents of Bikini Bottom gather to watch. With cheers from the crowd, SpongeBob gathers his courage and dives in. As expected, he crashes face first into the mud. Sandy steps forward and says this goes against gravity, and just then, SpongeBob gets an idea. He wraps himself in balloons, and so SpongeBob starts floating to the surface. First, he passes through a swarm of jellyfish, and just as he's about to reach the surface, a huge mass of dark objects blocks his way. It turns out the ocean is filled with all kinds of trash dumped by humans. SpongeBob starts exploring the garbage. He puts on a bow tie and even plays a tune with a comb. Wherever he goes, the trash starts falling to the ocean floor. A giant comb becomes a tool for the residents to farm, and a huge pencil turns into the main support beam for a tent. Everyone believes these items are gifts from the sea god. A couple is worried about finding a house, and the next second, a soda can falls down, becoming their new wedding home. At that moment, an old man appears from the trash and starts attacking SpongeBob. SpongeBob fights back by throwing trash at him, and all the trash they discard starts falling to Bikini Bottom. The residents see these things as gifts from the sea god. It's said that if you make a wish while holding a balloon and let it float to the ocean, your wish will come true. Meanwhile, the two are exhausted and out of breath. The old man calms down and tells SpongeBob that he's also a resident of Bikini Bottom. It turns out that 1 year ago today it was his birthday. His friends gave him a bouquet of balloons, but they accidentally sent him to the ocean. SpongeBob comes up with a great idea to build a ladder out of the garbage to climb down. Meanwhile, the residents below who haven't received any gifts think they've angered the sea god and plan to sacrifice someone. Just as the sacrifice is about to happen, a garbage ladder leading to the surface falls from the sky. Everyone thinks it's a path invited by the sea god, so they start climbing up. At the same time, SpongeBob climbs the ladder toward Bikini Bottom. Before long, the residents of Bikini Bottom meet SpongeBob. SpongeBob explains everything, and to his surprise, everyone sees him as a hero and begins celebrating. The garbage ladder finally collapses under the weight of the crowd. The old man climbs out of the trash heap, grabs a fork, and shouts that he's the sea god king. But the very next second, lightning strikes the sky, and the